Happy Friday, friends. So, done my workout and I'm gonna take a shower, but first I'm gonna do my energy practice and I'm gonna do it here live for those of you that wanna do it with me. If you have questions about this, go scope out my friend Brianna's page. It's called My Joyful Horizons. She's a energy practitioner. She's doing all the work. She's freaking epic and amazing, and she's helped me so much. She works on me, even though she's in Arizona and I'm here in Montana. I just can't say enough good things about her. She's helped me so much. So a couple books that I love and swear by that she's recommended that I've actually added to my collection. The number one book I'm recommending to you, if you're interested in this and understanding more about energy work, is Donna Eden's Energy Medicine? Is that what it's called? I don't know. I'll take a screenshot. I should have been prepared. I'll take a screenshot. I'll drop it in the comments when we're done with this. But a lot of you have been asking me what energy books I use, and that's what I use. And it just talks about all your different meridians and how you guys, like, all of our organs, they don't just filter toxins and do that kind of stuff. They also filter emotions and memories and all that stuff. So I'm not an expert. I'm just sharing what's worked for me. And having a daily energy practice is something that's really, really helped me so much. So I highly recommend it. If you have questions, if you want to work with her, go follow Brianna over on her page, My Joyful Horizons. You can send her a message. She does tons of lives. She's really great at answering questions, and I freaking love it. So I've taken several of her different classes when I was in Yuma. And so there's this thing called the Daily Energy Routine. And so I actually have it on a board, and this stays behind my door. It goes up here, and then every single day I look at it. Well, and whenever I'm in my kitchen, and it's kind of that like nudge to myself to do this. Doesn't take me a ton of time. I can do it wherever I'm at, but it's always, I feel like when you want to create healthy habits, you have to have nudges and you need to have reminders. Otherwise, we just put that stuff off, right? We're like, we'll get to it, I'll get to it. So I have made this lives in my kitchen, and every time I see it, it's that nudge, like, okay, have I done my daily energy routine? And you cannot hurt yourself with energy work. It is impossible. I think that the coolest part about it for me is how it's really just all about being intuitive and learning what your body needs and listening to it, like getting quiet and listening to your body. So I'm in a really weird place with my mental health, and this is something that I know will help me feel better. Number one, it's something I can control, right? It's putting on my own oxygen mask, and energetically, like, I can control my own energy. I can't control other people's, but I can shore up my own energy. I can take care of myself, I can protect it, and I can put certain things in place. So that's what I'm gonna do today, since I'm feeling kind of funky, not in a good way. I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna take a shower, and then I'm gonna put on real clothes, probably with a button. Yeah, pants with a button, how about that? Take that, freaking, whatever this shit's called. What are we doing? I don't know. Anyway, so I'm gonna do this, good morning, and take a shower and put on some makeup, and then I'm gonna get on my phone and I'm just gonna reply to messages, and then I'm gonna get off of my phone, because everything I show up here and share with you guys, it's not just for all of you. I'm talking to myself. I feel so trodden down by the world and everything that's happening, and I'm paying way too much attention to stuff, and I need to just unplug it because I can't control it. Right? And ironically, this morning when I went to pull my affirmation card that came with my bar kit, I am grounded. So I'm feeling very ungrounded. When you become more intuitive with your own energetic systems and stuff, you can actually feel it in your body, and I can feel it. Like, my feet start to vibrate and tingle, and I used to get this like out of body experience when I was younger. I didn't know how to describe it, but I just felt like I was floating. I was literally ungrounded, and that's one of the cool things about this is it's not drugs. It's nothing creepy. It's just you learning how to care for your own energy. So we're going to do an energy practice, and I'm just going to go off my list. And if you're going to do this with me, follow along. Something feels good and you want to keep doing it, then keep doing it. You can't hurt yourself. There's no wrong way to do it. It's one of those things where the only wrong way to do it is to not do it at all, I think. So I'm going to start here. I'm going to tap underneath my eyes. And yeah, we're just going to be quiet. Tapping away. Tap, tap, tap. Okay, we're gonna tap right here. You could rub if that feels better. I just like to tap. I'm gonna tap right here, middle of my breastbone. We did this a lot with Shani when she wasn't feeling good. This is a thymus tap. It's really great for stimulating your immune system. It's really great for upper respiratory stuff. These are great for energy if you're feeling tired. And then I'm gonna do my spleen points, which the ones that feel best to me is to go to the bottom of my rib cage, and I just I rub more than tap, I just rub. And if it's sore, it means you need it. Cool thing. Okay, so our energy runs in all different directions, and it's really important that it's crossing your body and not just being unilateral, okay? So you're gonna pull. I'm pulling from the back of my shoulder down off of my pinky toe. You could do this wherever. You could do this in your car. You could do this at the park. You can do it wherever. Okay, I do it as long as it feels right. Then I'm gonna move to where my kidney is, and I'm gonna come across my body off of my toe. Same thing, crossing my body. I think for me, this has been one of the single most important parts of my energy routine is figuring out how to cross my energy over. Okay, we're gonna go from behind now and down. Now we're gonna march in place. You could crawl on the ground if this feels really weird. If you're doing this and it feels super wonky, you can just meet your energy where it's at. If this is really, really hard and feels super awkward, it's because your energy is not crossing over. So if you meet it where it's at, you just do this for a little while, and then you cross over. Okay, I'm gonna cross my feet, cross my hands, and I'm just gonna hang out here. A sigh already. We all have energetic releases. Mine is a sigh. This is called the Wayne Cook. So I'm gonna unravel, and I'm gonna do the opposite, because you always, just like working out, you always want to even it out. What's happening, Piper? Okay, this is my very, very favorite. It's a crown pull. So all of you with super busy brains, all the worries in your head, you're literally pulling your brain apart. You're opening it up, you're letting all the crap out. I like to do this and then cross my hands and flick it off. Oh, nice hair. I'm getting a haircut tomorrow, which is good. I was about to take things into my own hands. Okay, crown pull. Lymphatic massage, this is so good to do if you are sick, if you're really tired, if you're fighting something. So we're gonna start with our outsides of our arms, and you just gently run them down. I feel like lymphatic massage helps me a lot with my energy too. Like if I feel fatigued, this is really helpful. So if you get that book, the Donna Eden Energy Medicine book, it tells you, it shows you what all the different meridian lines are. You could Google it as well, whatever. If you wake up at a certain time every single night, we're gonna go into our armpits. If you're waking up at the same time, you guys, it's all connected to the meridian clock. And that's not some creepy woo-woo stuff. It's just like certain body parts, certain body organs, certain meridians are working hardest at certain hours. And so I found I'm waking up at the same times every night, so I look at the meridian clock. It will tell me which meridian that is, and then I'll just do some work on it, which is easy peasy. It's literally like tracing a line on my body. I think energy medicine's really powerful that way. Someone from Arizona is calling me. It's probably about my freaking car. Urgent message, your car warranty is about to expire. Whatever. Okay, so I went underneath here. I wasn't telling you what I was doing. I went underneath my bra line, then I went underneath my ribs. I came back to my spleen, okay? I'm gonna go on the outside of my belly button. I like to do this 3 times. Outside of my belly button, this is bladder. So it's like the top of your undies, down into the crotch, into the sides. This is really great if you feel like you have a UTI coming on, if you have PMS, anything in this area. It's not gonna hurt it. It's just lymphatic massage. It gets things moving, things that might be stuck, okay? I'm gonna do the outside and the inside of my leg. I'm gonna move over and do the same thing. Triple warmer is my very favorite. Triple warmer is directly tied to your fight or flight. So if you're feeling super freaked out, super ungrounded, you had a scary experience, you can't shake, I highly recommend you do triple warmer. There's a whole bunch of different things you can do. But this is what I'm gonna do, so follow along if you want, okay? I'm gonna put my fingers, my hands on top of my eyes. I'm gonna take a deep breath. I'm gonna move my hands around my ears like I'm tucking my hair. My hands are gonna come across, they're gonna cross over, okay? Crossing over again. They're gonna go off of my fingers. I'm gonna flick that off. I'm gonna come up here to my boobage, okay? I'm gonna come down the sides of my body, off of my pinky toe, up my big toe, up the inside of my legs, crossing over here, back up to armpit, and then down to spleen. You can do that as many times as you want. If you are somewhere and you don't want people to know you're doing what you're doing, but you're feeling really ungrounded, something that Brianna has taught me to do, there's a couple things. You can just hang out. You can put one hand on your ribs and the other hand on the outside of your arm. You can just stand like this, take some deep breaths. This hits more than one meridian and it will help calm it down. The other thing is to put your hand just to hold right here, your wrist. And so I'll do it as long as feels right because it's all about just being intuitive and listening to your body. And then whenever I feel ready to move, I go to the other side. Those are awesome. You can do that all the time and no one would know. That's the cool thing about this, right? Okay, so that was triple warmer. One more time, just for good measure. Cross my arms behind my ears, crossing over, flicking off, smoothie. Okay, hook up. So I'm gonna hook up my energy. This is what kids do when they suck their thumbs, they're hooking up their energy. But I'm gonna put my finger in my belly button and I'm going to put my finger in between my eyes and I'm gonna pull up. And again, I'm just gonna hang out here, take a couple breaths, as long as feels right. You could also put your hand right here, the back of your head if that feels good too. As long as feels right. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and zip up our energy. Just like there's a giant zipper from my toes all the way up to my chest. I'm gonna make it complete. So I'm gonna come to my back and I'm gonna come around and I'm just gonna zip it. Easy peasy, okay? The final thing we're gonna do is our bubble. I'm gonna do some more stuff after this, but this is just like my daily energy routine. And I'm going slow. You could do this super fast. You could do this with your kids. Last year, this was actually on our summer rewards thing. So I'm rubbing my hands together, okay? You can flick them off if that feels right. Otherwise, you just put them on your chest. Take a deep breath. You can push away from your hand if you feel like people are in your space, if it feels right, basically, okay? Or you can just go ahead and just build your bubble, okay? I like to make figure eights when I'm building my bubble. It's like a little Celtic weave. You can make it as big as you want or as little, doesn't matter, okay? You can paint the inside of your bubble. And when I do this with the kids, I'll ask them what color they're painting it, and then I'll have them blow glitter into it. Super freaking fun, right? And it's just, you bubble up, you zip up your energy whenever you're feeling like unsafe, or if someone just has an opposing viewpoint and it just feels like too much, like brush it off energetically. We take on other people's stuff. And the cool thing is, the more I work on this, it sounds crazy, but the more work I do with this, like Bowen, that's an energy practice, which is amazing and I highly recommend it. But like Katie and I are so on the same wavelength that when she works on me, because she's in Yuma and she'll work on me here in Scobie, and I will take on her stuff if I don't zip up, and she'll take on my stuff if she doesn't zip up her own energy. So I just think it's really freaking cool, and these are just tools that are free and that have really, really helped me. So that's my daily energy practice. I'm gonna add a few more things into my routine, and then I'm gonna take my shower, and I'm going to physically move my mindset. I'm gonna get out of this place of like feeling overwhelmed and like telling myself how overwhelmed I feel or how sad I feel or how stuck I feel or whatever. And I'm going to actually take physical action to change it. Because if you're waiting for someone else to show up and change your life or inspire you, you are being a victim. And I refuse to have a victim mentality. And I'm encouraging you to draw your line in the sand today and to take ownership of your life, to listen to something that inspires you, to level up your circle, even if that means you're just watching people on YouTube or someone on Instagram who actually speaks light and truth and inspiration. Like, surround yourself with those people, because the people that you hang out with, the people that you choose to associate with, those people are a direct reflection of you. And so do an audit today. And ask yourself, the people who I'm spending the most time with are those people who inspire me, who build me up, who make me want to be a better version of myself, or are they stuck and negative and sad and complaining? Don't hang out with those people, right? It's like you can either choose to fly with eagles or you can peck with chickens. It's your choice. It's not about who is in your immediate circle, because you're going to have people in your immediate circle that maybe aren't exactly the kind of version of yourself that you want to become, but you get to choose what you take in and what you ingest, and that's way more than just food, you guys. So listen to something today that builds you up, that inspires you. Turn on some awesome music. Just fill yourself with good, because there is lots of good in this world. Even though it seems like it's on fire, literally, it feels like a dumpster fire, there's so much good. And you are the driver of your bus. You are the keeper of your mindset. And so you get to choose. You get to have ownership in that, like how you're going to show up and who you're going to surround yourself with. And you know what? The majority of my mentors I've never even freaking met. They don't know we're BFFs, but we are, because I choose to consume their content because it inspires me, it uplifts me, and it gives me hope. And that's what we all need right now. So today's affirmation card is I am grounded. Do this, then go outside and touch a tree. Touch a tree, take your shoes off, feel the grass, take some time to get off of your electronics and just get grounded, you guys. So go follow my friend Brianna over at My Joyful Horizons. If you have more questions, if you want to watch her do more lives, she explains stuff so much better than I do, because she's a ninja. This is her thing. This is just something that's helped me. And so it's another tool in my tool chest that I want to share with you guys. But I hope you drink your water today. I hope you choose some really positive content to fill yourself with, and that you take ownership of your life, that you move your body, you drink your water, and you surround yourself with people who are choosing to level up. It's all a choice, my friend. So I believe in you. Those of you who love me, I love you right back. It's a boomerang. True story. Anyways, friends, I'm going to be in my inbox here as soon as I take a shower and put on some lipstick to make myself feel better. I'm going to reply to your messages, and then I'm going to get off social media today, and I'm going to live my freaking life. I'm not going to watch everything else unfold. I'm going to actually live my life. Stay tuned.